Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through step 53 mostly. I've taken our T-Rex off again because I think I'm going to figure out how to do it right. But we'll continue with that. Looks like everything's mostly done on that bottom level. We got all our stuff in place. I don't see any more places. Oh, there's another hole here we could probably mount something in. I'm not sure what yet. But that's where we're at, like I said, through step 53. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. You get to see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Upload daily and just try and have a good time. We're not solving the world's problems, we're just building silly little models and having fun. If you've seen any kits or builds or sets or anything you want me to take a shot at, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list. And I've got the most intelligent audience on YouTube because you all provide me with nothing but the best options. That being said, let's see if I can't... It's supposed to be facing this way, but that's too far back. So I may just have to have this at a sort of force it around. I'm going to round this out just so I can spin it the way I want it to be facing. Okay, that should be enough for it to move around, and I think you're supposed to be like that, from basically what I can see on the... That'll give us clearance for our little... And that's actually how the picture shows on the instructions, but I could not get that to do that without forcing it. And like I said, that gets his tail clear of our little displays there, so I think that I'm going to lock that in. So let's give me some of the old B7000 out. The whole thing come up. Nope. Come on. Okay, so let me just do a little dab, a few dabs on the bottom here. Back in place. And that's gonna suit me. Recheck my. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. Okay, so we got good clearance on those. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, now on to what we're actually supposed to be doing today. I'm not going to send you far because I'm about to use you again. Get to finally put these guys in place. Our second set of steps. We got a sign. It's supposed to be mounted on right about there. I'm going to use the old Gorilla super glue for this. Seems like for some reason they've given us less surface area along that top there. It is actually a little hump there. So that's all it's going to be grabbing. So I'll try this. See if we can't. If we have to, I'll sand it down and get a little more. Okay, that. Hump. Here. Hold that for a few seconds. Wobbling. I can see the glue not wanting to grab. Let's see what happens. Okay. Seems to be fairly stable. So. Now, these guys go in. Here's where our first steps go. And over here. And I guess we're going to tie in our next floor here in a minute. So try Drop you guys in. We're going to jiggle, get you in there. We're going to jiggle, get you in there. Look. Back one's not cooperating. Okay. Seated, and there's our. Yes, that's another nice little detail there. The zigzagging steps. I say this one does not fail to impress. So far, everything is really turned. I'm really enjoying how this one's turning out. So we put those guys in, did that. Now, okay, we get to mount our lights. Get our battery pack detangled from the actual lights. We got the two of them with 3 lights on them each. So which one goes here? This is the light bar number 2, which is, checking my book, make sure I get the right one. Light bar number, I'm forgetting 2, did I say? Yeah, 2. Okay, it's the one with the 3 short ones. Okay. Let's put you underneath it. Over here out of the way, and we got our next floor. Looks like just going. And these are actually got them written on there, so that's good. So I'm gonna do first. Getting us a nice downpour going now. You can probably hear it bouncing off the roof. The watch says it's stopping soon, but it sounds pretty determined to stick around. What do I know? I haven't checked the radar. There. Starting to think maybe I should have got the hot glue gun out to hold those down, or up in this case. But I'm gonna roll with it. Okay, now our wire goes through our little notch here, and then we mount. So we're flipping you over through there. Steps. Okay, go to the slots. Down into got some. Where you can think a little roughness there. Okay, got our little brackets there, and then on the back. Okay. You a little bit in. Forward. Okay, so that one down. That's lined up with those guys. And this one in. Two guys are not. Alright. Okay, then get our center that down. Down, you. Okay, got you. Okay, so everybody's in place. Looks like good. on the back here. No pressure on there. That's as far as it's going. I think that's still. Yeah, wire did not go. Did not stay in the hole there. One of them did. Okay, maybe that's my problem. Popped you out. Okay. I think I better quit messing with it. I'm going to make it worse. There's all 3 levels. Let's dim things down a little bit and power brick are here. Lights are on. Oh, actually, looks like gotta have lights in the back there too. It's gonna be lit up back here. All right, yes, that getting nice. Yeah, plenty of light here, so that's good. Everything, all the details are being shown. Yeah, this is a nice. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, touch sensor still works. That's always a good thing. And all right. So, what's next here? I got my book closed on me. Whether or not. Okay, here we go. Okay, and all that. So, oh, no, actually, I'm keeping this one here. So, oh, dimmed too far. Okay, and gotta say, big bucket of goodies right now. Some columns, Dinosaur, a couple of pictures. Mix and match them there. Plant. And those are lecterns and support for the dinosaur. Oh, okay. Let's see here. First off, these guys go right across the top here. Singles on the outside. Doubles. We're going to get a tall one. There's, yeah. This is our, I guess, moss or fern or whatever goes here on this one. So, actually looks like it is towards the top. Okay, I'll just do the Gorilla Super Glue again. Little dab there, and then pressure. Keep that there. Okay. Ooh. Get to do our windows too. I didn't even think about this. Okay, yeah, so these go to those slots. Got a couple here, so that's okay. This is getting fairly unstable here. Okay, That did go in. There's that top floor. These go. Okay. Now these guys. Oh, 15 minutes. Okay, I'm good. Let's see. One here. So we're making one of those sort of 3D things again. So stick with the old Gorilla Glue. Okay, another same sort of thing again. There's a couple dots here and there to bond it together. Mm-hmm. And we gotta go here on top of our steps. Which one's which? I can tell which one's which. I can't, so I'm just gonna go here. And you here. Mm-hmm. All right. And says there's a hole for this one of the windows, but I do not see. Okay, it's here. It doesn't. I don't have clearance for that. Yeah, this is. Okay, I guess it's between. No, there's not room for it to be between it either. Oh, maybe at the back. That, okay. I got it. Let's see what we're doing here. So, that guy's going to be peeking in the window. Yeah, it does have the arrows in the back. Okay, so you're through there then. And here. Yeah, now we got our dinosaur peeking in the window there. Okay. I get it now. Four lecterns. So, right on top, little guy. Oh. And where y'all go? Okay, these go in the circle holes, it looks like. No. That picture. Yeah, because so they point that down there. So let's see. That one on the very bottom there. Let's just be in that one. Okay. Just can orient them however we need to. We can be in that way, so that. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust the pictures on this one. Yeah, I think. I'm just gonna. That's what it looks like, so I'm gonna stick with the circles. Should be able to get them out if we need to. And that one goes way back in there, which my hand is not going to fit in there. Let's see, I don't know if I can get the pressure on it with the tweezers to get it mounted. Okay, so let's maybe. Okay. And there's our guardrails back in. Alright. We're supposed to make the flip books now. So my least favorite. Oops. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. Don't really have good lines on the pages. I'm assuming so that one's got fairly good lines, but I like the ones that have the solid here's where they go lines. Okay. Other way I get a little more access to it. Okay. So we're just going to hope they're lined up top to bottom and score them there. I'm supposed to make 4 of them, so I need to clean that off. It's not got glue on the tip. Okay. Now, it seems awful narrow, but these are small books in this one too. So. Seeing the bottom book has a little bit better indications. They do not seem uniform. Maybe they are. Okay. Let's see what we do. How those first 2 go. And I always close it in so I don't have that sticky on the outside. I'm trying to maneuver it. Okay. Not too bad. Looks like 1 or 2 pages are off. Okay, not too bad. I was going to go a little bit further than that, but I think this will be a good place to finish these guys up and be a good place to stop. Okay. There should be another one in there, but I don't see one. Yeah, there definitely is supposed to be more than this. Okay, so definitely some. Okay, I think I see one right there. You just gotta guess on that one, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that one's way off there. There you go, crooked and wrong. But maybe once it's splayed out, it won't be as bad. Okay. Alright, those 4. Now let's get our covers here. Not going to line up at all, I bet. Yep, not even close. Alright. Just do some trimming on that. This one looks fairly flat on the background, so that's a little closer. Oops. Just how Snoopy would have known. That one got away from me. Let's do some trimming here. Right. Now, leave those guys just go on our lecterns that we just made. We should be able to get those in place. The top ones are going to be easy anyway. So I'm going to go with the B7000. Drop in the middle. Pop you in. Move it around, spread the glue some. Likewise, same. Okay, that worked pretty okay, I think. I think this is going to turn out to be one of the shortest videos I've done in a while. Oops, got you upside down. Spin it around. It's down there. Now, last but not least, okay. That side up. I think I can do tweezers on this one. Keep it in place. Where all our books are. Alright, cool. Now let's hit the lights again. Let's see, I'm not supposed to mount that battery box yet, just Yep, I was supposed to mount the battery box. Yeah, it actually goes into these notches, so that's going to have us a little more stability. I can get it to cooperate with it now. Let's see. Back out, because I think go in there. Okay, so USB. Included two-sided tape. That stuff was mighty sticky. And just a little bit left over, and I lost it. Okay, so I'll. Okay, let's see. Can't remember where I was when I trimmed it. Okay, I think I'll just do it with the glue. It should be okay. I'm dab on the bottom. On there. Board. Clamp it in place anyway. One more batch of lights left. Down. Got one down. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I see the issue. Need to feed these wires back in. Not those wires. These wires can't be behind our battery box. So Either side. Down. That is not get some leverage. It is not going in on the bottom here. Oop, just pulled the roof off. Yeah, it's not fitting. Okay, there you go. I've got the USB too far in. Okay, that might be my problem. So we're behind the USB. Bet that's what we're doing, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Now these guys on top. Yeah, I've shredded my studs up here, so let's see. Okay, so let's clean them off. Get those out here. Now this. Okay, so much for this being a short video. Okay, so tilting. Steps are in. There's okay. So I'm just gonna have to run a bead across the top here, fairly thick. Generous. About that far, and I see there's some clamps on the edges here. Hold it in place. Yeah, sort of see what those things were in there. I think, yeah, I've got good contact with my glue in there. I got my wire underneath here, so that's why you're not going. Don't put them out. Okay. Put you down. Yeah, that top part is not stable at all, so I don't think. Making contact there. Yeah. I think the glue's going to make contact. It's going to solidify, but I'm just going to have to let it sit for a while. Okay, so much from. And there, I pushed my. Just saw I pushed my touch sensor out. So hope that doesn't break. Hope it still works. Let's pop in and see how this goes. Okay, that worked. Okay. Still working, so that's the important thing. But now, okay. Forgot to glue that in, so I need to make sure I leave that alone. Alright, there we go. Well, gonna stop while I'm behind. There's I say all 3 stories going. We're making good progress. I'm digging it. I think we might finish up tomorrow with some luck. But yeah. So far, even with that little stressful moment there, it's still a fun build so far. I'm digging it. It's not been that bad of a experience here. I just don't think I got my back wall right, and that's sort of messing with this top level. I think that's my whole problem here. Okay, so, but I'm gonna stop. Like I said, I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead or behind. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and click on a link. There's my channel up there if you want to subscribe. There's my other channel. I do experiments a couple of times a month over there on that one. That's what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and over here is going to be the playlist for this whole build. See you tomorrow.